Yeah. All right, so Cinco de Mayo, it's come and gone, and I know some of you were looking at your friends' tacos like, well, no more. Let's bring back our Taco Tuesday with this easy keto taco shell recipe. Welcome to my kitchen. So, before we get started, just a couple of things. Number one, the oil in this recipe is important. Do not omit it. Number two, you can change up the cheeses, but just make sure that you get something really melty, like mozzarella, Monterey Jack, cheddar, ooh, pepper jack. That one sounds really interesting. Number three, now you will need something to hang the shells on so that they'll get their shape. Something like the edge of a pot, which is a common one. You can also use your oven rack. I happen to have a large Tupperware that's perfect for hanging shells. That being said, let's get into it. All right, so the first thing we want to do is preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. In a food processor, we're going to add 2 1/4 cup of shredded mozzarella, or whatever cheese you're using. Then to this, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of coconut flour and 2 teaspoons of psyllium husk powder. Now the coconut flour and the psyllium husk powder are important because they'll provide structure as well as crispiness. And then to this, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of some neutral oil. We don't want anything strong flavored, just a neutral oil. Now we're gonna pulse this until this resembles crumbs. And again, you wanna use a food processor because when you get the small crumbs, it'll make the melting process so much easier. Now, you can line a baking sheet with parchment paper, or you can use a silicone mat like me. And if you want, you can trace some circles on your parchment paper so that you can get like the perfect rounds, but I just eyeball it. Now, using a 1/4 cup scoop, we're gonna scoop 1/4 cup, redundant. We're gonna scoop some of the taco shell mix onto our parchment paper. And then what I like to use the bottom of the cup to kind of flatten it out a bit so it's a nice flat circle. And then these are gonna go into our 350 degree oven for about 7 to 10 minutes or until like the edges are nice and brown. So we're gonna remove these from the oven, and then we just wanna go ahead and hang these so they'll have their taco shell shape. Allows those to set and cool. And then you just assemble the taco however you like it. And there you have it. Keto taco shell deliciousness on a plate.